you shared with me a story a while ago about a woman that you worked with who initially thought she was just going to have to up and move, relocate, but it ended up that she was in the right place. She just needed to get out, put herself out there a little bit more. And so she started doing Sunday brunches and other things just to get more integrated. Uh, what is it, in the planning process, or rather, for someone who's listening and they're thinking, okay, you're right. I do need to give more thought to some of these considerations. Maybe I've been feeling like I'm not in the right place. What's what's the first step that you recommend? And I should say for financial advisors, how can we incorporate this into the conversation as well? And then for someone who's listening that might be thinking, what do I need to do? Where should I start?
Yeah. Well, the story you reference is a fascinating one. So this is a woman in her early 50s in the mid-Atlantic area, and she was a relatively recent widow. Her husband passed away about 3 years ago. Her youngest is a senior in high school, and for a variety of different reasons, her mom is in the general metropolitan area, but kind of a long drive, her long commute. And she said, "Does a larger house? Like, I shouldn't be where I am. What's the right place to go?" But there was this very significant psychological dimension, which is for home. The associations naturally were very strong with her husband, her late husband,
Mm,
and so the process, a part of what we do is help people really unpack what's important to them, what are their constraints and preferences. We encourage in the process um, thinking through multiple scenarios so then you can compare them against each other. So she was fascinating because she was convinced on the front end that she was going to move. She had a couple ideas going in, but then, upon further reflection and some experimentation, she realized that she could make her current place be a great place for her next chapter. She just had to reimagine what it could be.
mm,
So, as you described, she said, "Wait a second, I need to." The community piece had changed based on these life circumstances. She said, "Wait, what if I reached out to some older friends and newer friends, and I just got in this habit of Sunday brunches?
mm.
What if I joined a not-for-profit in a more as a volunteer in a more deliberate way for something I care about, also, meet other people?" And all of a sudden, this situation that seemed like it was more glass half full thinking, half empty, I should say, became half full thinking.
Yeah.
And the world was responding to her in a different way because she was presenting herself differently to the world.
Hmm.
And she, moved some furniture around, put some new paint. Like, it really, to me, it was a great example of what can happen by reframing where you are in a more optimistic, more positive leaning.
Yeah.